We are swinging tonight, people. We are all analog so far. It's Jazz88 and Radio Deluxe, and coming out of another wonderful evening with the Radio Deluxe crew. And the Sesame Street theme song done big band style. Come on. Incredible stuff. Always a joy and pleasure to join you on Saturday evenings here at Jazz88. Following Radio Deluxe, we bring you the Jazz Impulse. 7 to 10 every Saturday. I'd like to call myself your friend. I can't assume, though, I suppose. But I certainly will be the next few hours here tonight. It's going to be a great Saturday night. So much music. And I want to tell you, my name is Danny Sigelman, by the way. I want to tell you about a couple road construction projects that are happening. As you're out and about tonight on a Saturday night, hope you're being safe, staying warm, staying calm. In St. Paul, the Kellogg Boulevard 3rd Street Bridge is closed between Lafayette Street and Mounds Boulevard for a long-term reconstruction project. It's been going on a while. I think it'll continue to do so. And westbound 94 has ongoing shoulder work as well between Mounds Boulevard and US 52 for that bridge construction project that looks like it'll be going on until May. Southbound 61 reduced to one lane at East Kellogg Boulevard for bridge work. Looking at some weather tonight, colder, cloudy, a slight chance of snow late tonight after midnight, a low around 1 for the overnight. Looking at a partly sunny Sunday, high of 8 degrees tomorrow, and a low around 13 below for Sunday. Currently 16 degrees in the Twin Cities. Do stay tuned. I got a really fun show tonight. You're going to want to stay tuned to the Jazz Impulse. Number one, I want to tell you about who I fell in love with yesterday. Again, I mean, I've been thankful for this person forever, and I've loved them my whole life, but I fell in love and am very thankful for them again after last night, after my Valentine's Day. Should we get into some Valentine's songs? Maybe we'll do a little bit of that. We will mostly be covering a lot of the live music that's happening tonight and this week here in the Twin Cities. You want to stay tuned for all of that. And people, I have tickets to give away. So that's going to be happening throughout the evening. It's going to be a good one. It's all happening here on Jazz 88.
The car helped us go to work or go to the movies, and now it's helping to preserve these programs that are so valuable to us. My name is Paul Green, and I donated my 1998 Nissan Altima to public radio.
And you can too. Visit jazz88.fm/support.
88.5 KBEM FM Minneapolis, St. Paul, and Jazz88.fm, a listener-supported service of Minneapolis Public Schools.
fresh wax, too. Mr. Ramon Morris. I am new to his work, but I've picked up this record, Sweet Sister Funk. I believe this record came out in 1973 on the Groove Merchant label. Ramon Morris going to town on the tenor saxophone. Albert Bailey on the electric piano. That sounded amazing. Mickey Bass, the bass player. And Mickey Roker, the drummer. Big fan of him. Also, you had some Cecil Bridgewater on trumpet. Lloyd Davis, the guitarist. And Tony Waters on the congas. It's here on Jazz 88. The tune they did was Don't Ask Me. I was loving it. I hope you were too. It's got a ton of vinyl tonight. A lot of music to get to. So much going on in town this weekend and this coming week. Music is keeping us warm and alive here in the Twin Cities, and I'm happy to bring it to you every week here, kind of a synopsis of what's happening as you're out and about on a Saturday night. That is what we do here on the Jazz Impulse. Another thing I love to do is give away tickets, and we have two great shows that I will be giving away tickets for throughout the evening. One of them, we're going to hear some music from in a moment here. Lisa Fischer is performing at the Dakota a week from tomorrow. That would be the 23rd of February. Lisa Fischer, well known as a backup singer for the Rolling Stones. You want to dial up Gimme Shelter with Lisa Fischer on it, man. She goes to town on that and has continued on as a backup singer for so many performers. She was in that film 20 Feet from Stardom. So anyway, we're going to hear some music from her soon, and we'll be giving away tickets to her show this hour sometime. Next hour, people, you're going to want to stay tuned because I'm going to be giving away a pair of tickets to the Rufus Wainwright concert that's coming up next week. So a lot of reasons to stay tuned to the Jazz Impulse and Jazz 88 tonight. I'm putting it all out there. All you got to do is stay tuned, and you're going to want to put our phone number in your phone. 612-529-5236 will be the number to call when, not now, when we do those giveaways. So later this hour, Lisa Fischer. Next hour, Rufus Wainwright. And who knows, man? There's a lot happening. In any case, one show that is happening tonight at the Dakota, Turn, probably hitting the stage in just a matter of moments. And they are performing tonight. Oh, I'm sorry. Twins of Franklin, the opening band tonight with Turn. Gorgeous harmonies and beautiful finger picking, says Americana UK. I agree. They do some great music. We're going to listen to them in a moment here. Also, some Mary Bew. I got a new record from her. We're going down kind of the rootsy folk tradition a little bit here. Mary Bew, an incredible singer-songwriter, has a performance tomorrow night at the Parkway, so we'll be checking out some of her new record as well. We're going to hear something from Turn. This is called Magnolia Tree. It's here on Jazz 88, the Jazz Impulse.
Tried to walk with lions arm in arm. I held the face of chiseled lovers till they crumbled from my palm. And I'm so far from the road they laid in front of me, but one day I swear to God I'll get my magnolia tree. Well, I broke a heart in Brooklyn, left the one down in a path, so scattered love like paths to the wind, carried on with hope. I don't think about it much, it's just a momentary lapse when I'm blinded by the left hand heavy with platinum flash. And I'm so far from the road they laid in front of me, but one day I swear to God I'll get my magnolia tree. You got your white picket fence and your dog in the yard and two babies in the backseat of your mid-sized car. Don't think my luck's running out, or that I'm running out of time. I've just been driving on the shoulder, waiting for the road that's mine. And I'm so far from the road they laid in front of me, but one day I swear to God I'll get my magnolia. And I'm so far from the road they laid in front of me, but one day I swear to God I'll get my magnolia tree. After the disaster, were you lonely? Were you misunderstood? After the disaster, did they tell you time to move on like they wished you would? After the disaster, were you open like a bloody gushing wound? After the disaster, all the nightmares for the children of the world. After the tower comes the star. After the night comes the dawn. Left my body, left my life, left my heart out to die. After the tower comes the star. After the disaster, were you achy? Did you have terrors in your sleep? After the disaster, did your heart break? Allow more darkness to creep. After the disaster, you compounded pain on top of pain. After the disaster, you were naked in the frozen pouring rain, looking for your keys in the dark. The highway screams inside your heart. Left my body, left my life, left my heart out to die. Vultures picking, sucking my blood. But after the night comes the dawn. After the disaster, life goes on. After the disaster, life goes on.
The Jazz Impulse fills your Saturday night up right on Jazz 88.
Time has been lost for trying. We have been left outside. still go on. But it's alright. We can still go on. Time has been lost for trying. We have been left outside, looking at passion dying. Emotions grow strong or tired, but it's alright. We can still go on. But it's alright. We can still go on. But it's alright. We can still go on.
This is Jazz88, the Jazz Impulse. They are all right indeed. And that was Simandi. We've been talking about them for a bit here. They announced a performance in town that is happening finally this week, Wednesday night, the 19th of February. Simandi, the original kind of Afrobeat, jazz funk amalgamation from 1972 that continues on. And as I understand it, both Patrick Patterson and Steve Scipio, who are original members, are still involved. And they are bringing the heat and a new record that they've recently released this year, Renaissance. And we dipped into their debut record, 1972, probably their most well-known song called Bra, or maybe it's B-R-A, often sampled, in fact, but that is just such a killer tune. And it's they in the group themselves will be performing Wednesday nights. So definitely put that on your calendar as far as what is happening musically in the Twin Cities, as well as Mary Bew, who we heard before that. New song from her called After the Disaster. Her release show is happening tomorrow night at the Parkway Theater. The Wildness of Living and Dying album release show with special guest Mae Simpson is on the bill as well. Okay, we've played her a bunch. So that is happening at the Parkway tomorrow night. Big ups to Mary Bew for churning out another record. She's Mary, man. There's nobody like Mary Bew. And that's happening tomorrow at the Parkway. As I mentioned, Turn, 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 hitting the stage in just a matter of moments. We heard the song Magnolia Tree from Turn, Turn, Turn here on the Jazz Impulse tonight on Jazz88. And there is so much happening. In fact, I'm going to be giving away some tickets in just a moment here for a show that is happening a week from tomorrow. That would be the 23rd. And the singer Lisa Fischer is returning to the Dakota stage. If you're unfamiliar, Lisa Fischer has been a backup singer for a long time. It really sang with so many different people. Most probably notably, her longest tenure was with the Rolling Stones. And on her own, puts on an incredible performance. She is an artist for sure, and kind of turns the songs on their head and almost an opera singer, in fact. So I will be giving away pair tickets to that show right here, right now, as we like to say. 612-529-5236. Call up and win some tickets to, I have one pair to give to a lucky winner. We'll pick, the phone is already lighting up. I love it. Let's listen to Lisa Fischer. She did a record with Michael Brecker a while back, at least, the Twist of Mar. She's doing Bob Marley. This is cool. She really does incredible reinterpretations of other people's music, as she has as a backup singer and fronting her own group, which she will be doing a week from tomorrow at the Dakota. We're going to hear their take on Exodus. It's here on Jazz 88, the Jazz Impulse. A wide spectrum of businesses and organizations join together to support our mission of jazz and education in the Jazz88 Business Circle. Our members include the Art Shop at Midtown Global Market, MSP Film Society, R. Mark Fry Law Firm, Minnehaha Falls Landscaping, Walker West Music Academy, and the American Swedish Institute. Learn how you can join the circle and reach our discerning audience at jazz88.fm.
Be sure you join us Sunday nights at 8 for some really great music on Sinatra and Friends. Frank, Ella, Tony, and a host of other great American songbook singers, along with some of the best bands ever. That's Sunday nights at 8, exclusively here on Jazz 88.
If you want me to stay, I'll be around today to be available for you to see. I'm about to go, and then you'll know for me to stay, I got to be me. You'll never be in doubt, that's what it's all about. You can't take me for granted and smile. Count my days, I'm gone. Forget reaching my phone, because I promise I'll be gone for a while. When you see me again, I hope that you have been the kind of person that you really are now. We got to get in straight. How could I ever be late when you're my woman taking up my time? How could you ever allow? I wonder how would you get out of pocket for fun? How when you know that you're never number two, number one gonna be number one. I'll be good. I wish I could. I get this message over to you now. When you shape me again, I hope that you have been the kind of person you really are now. I'll be so good. I wish I could get the message over to you now.
It's Jazz 88 and the Jazz Impulse. Sly and the Family Stone, 1973. Just an incredible, my favorite Sly and the Family Stone record. And I tell you what, man, on Valentine's Day yesterday, I fell in love again with Sly and the Family Stone. I mean, I've always loved Sly and the Family Stone, but it'd been a minute. And there's a brand new documentary out. Bravo to Questlove, who directed Sly Lives, and just covered his whole life and career, the ups and downs, a lot of downs, man. There was some self-sabotage in there. Sly had a troubled life, man. He rocketed to stardom, and they cover a lot of that in there. And I think they credited the record Fresh, which we just heard that song from, as probably one of the last really great records that him and the band made. There's some weird Sly records that came out after that, but the record Fresh, truly a masterpiece. If you're new to Sly and the Family Stone, you're in the right place at the right time, because that's where you start. And the film Sly Lives, for sure, a essential film and great documentary on a band that and an artist that I don't know gets the credit they truly deserved. And it's just such great music. I like I said, I felt me and my cat were alone together watching that movie on Valentine's Day, and we fell in love. Before that, we heard Michael Brecker with vocalist Lisa Fischer. As I mentioned, Lisa will be performing Sunday night, the 23rd, at the Dakota. And shout out to Mike. Mike is a really cool listener. He's very into the music and really schooled me on Marianne Faithfull, and won the tickets tonight. So have a great time, Mike. And that show, Lisa Fischer, a true treasure of a vocalist, and bringing her talent once again to the Twin Cities. More tickets to be given away next hour. You're going to want to stay tuned. Put our number into your phone, 612-529-5236. I suppose you could email me too, studio@jazz88.fm, because I'm going to be giving away a pair of tickets to see Rufus Wainwright, who we had on the show last week. Did you hear that? That was such a joy to talk to him and talk to the folks from the American Indian College Fund and their event that's happening Tuesday night at the Guthrie called Eats. And Rufus will be in town for that. It's a benefit. And I thought we'd play some more music from him right now, but you're going to want to call me when we do the giveaway next hour. So do stay tuned tonight. Oh, I'd say it's about in a half hour or so. So stay tuned and listen to this record I fell in love with again this past week. Rufus does Judy at Capitol Studios, as in Judy Garland. And this is a really fun medley. It's Rufus Wainwright here on the Jazz Impulse.
You made me love you. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it. You made me love you. And all the time you knew it. I guess you always knew it. You made me happy sometimes. You made me glad. But most of the time, dear, you made me feel so bad. You made me sigh, 'cause I didn't want to tell you. I didn't want to tell you. I think you're grand, it's true. Yes, I do, deed I do, you know I do. I can't tell you what I'm feeling. The very mention of your name sends my heart railing. You know you made me love you. The bells are ringing for me and my gal. The birds are singing for me and my gal. Sing it with me, please. Everybody's been knowing to a wedding they're going, and for weeks they've been sewing. Every Susie and Sal, they're congregating for me and my gal. The parson's waiting for me and my gal. And one day we're gonna build a little home for 2 or 3 or 4 or more in Love Land for me and my gal. Clang, clang, clang went the trolley. Ding, ding, ding went the bell. Sing, sing, sing went my heartstrings. From the moment I saw him I fell. Chug, chug, chug went the motor. Bump, bump, bump went the brakes. Thump, thump, thump went my heartstrings. When he smiled I could feel the car shake. He tipped his hat and took a seat. He said he hoped he hadn't stepped upon my feet. He asked my name, I held my breath. I couldn't speak because he scared me half to death. Buzz, buzz, buzz went the buzzer. Plop, plop, plop went the wheels. Stop! pulling my heartstrings. As he started to leave, I took hold of his sleeve with my hand, and as if it were planned, he stayed on with me, and it was grand just to stand with his hand holding mine to the end of the line.
You are listening to the Jazz Impulse on Jazz88.
vibraphonist Roy Ayers. I Love You, Michelle. That comes from his Daddy Bug record. 1969 was the year of Daddy Bug. Oh, man, so smoking. I guess some of the beginnings of the disco jazz movement that I think Roy Ayers really helped pioneer. Here on Jazz 88, this is the Jazz Impulse. I'm your host, Danny Sigelman. We heard Charlie Bird before that. He did a Gus Cannon tune, Walk Right In. That was from 1966. The record is called The Touch of Gold, and Charlie Bird and his crew were playing the hits of the day, platters that matter. I was not hip to Gus Cannon and Walk Right In, but that is a great tune. In fact, I found out that the song itself was actually originally performed. It was written by Gus Cannon, but the Cannon's Jug Stompers brought that to fruition in 1929. Little history for you here tonight on the Jazz Impulse. We started off the set with Rufus Wainwright and the Judy Garland medley. Again, I'm going to be giving away tickets to see Rufus Wainwright Tuesday night at the Guthrie Theater. He's performing as part of the EATS event. It's a benefit for the American Indian College Fund, and I had him on the show last week. We got to talk about that and talk about music. Such a nice guy, and a real treat to have him coming back to town. He said the last time he played in town was at the zoo. So we got him out of the zoo, and he'll be at the Guthrie Tuesday night. Do stay tuned next hour for the ticket giveaway, and make sure you got our number, 612-529-5236. You can also send me an email at studio@jazz88.fm. Next week on the Jazz Impulse, we are very excited to bring you some more live music as it's happening, something we try to do here on the Jazz Impulse from time to time. I think we're doing it more and more. We're going to be going to the Berlin Club venue in downtown Minneapolis. A new record coming out called Escape. A young up-and-coming saxophonist, Lucia Sarmiento, is out of the Twin Cities. She's going to be performing at Berlin, celebrating the release of Escape next week. Next Friday and Saturday, we're going to be bringing the Saturday night's performance to you live here on the Jazz Impulse. Let's have a listen. Lucia Sarmiento. This song is called Rosie. It's on Jazz 88.
Some days, I feel so down, I can barely get out of bed. Is this depression?
I feel so tense and worried all the time. Is this anxiety?
Check up on your mental health. Take an online mental health screening at mentalhealthmn.org. Mental Health Minnesota has online mental health screenings, resources, support, and connections to treatment and crisis services. All anonymous, confidential, free of charge, and open 7 days a week. Mental Health Minnesota is here for you. mentalhealthmn.org. Sponsored by Mental Health Minnesota, the Minnesota Broadcasters Association, and this station.
It's the Jazz 88 live music calendar for Saturday, 11 a.m. Bluegrass Brunch with the High 48s, Astor, Minneapolis. 11 a.m. Brunch with the Dollies, Ice House, Minneapolis. 4:30 Early Evening Jazz, Berlin, Minneapolis. And 7 o'clock Turn, Dakota, Minneapolis. I'm on the live music calendar at jazz88.fm.
Monday on the morning show, celebrating the birthday of the king of bebop clarinet, Buddy DeFranco. I'm Peter Solomon. Join me for the morning show Monday from 6 to 10 only on listener-driven Jazz 88.
The Jazz Impulse with weekly host Danny Sigelman traverses the sonic landscape that is the soundtrack to your Saturday night.
Why they can put the competition to bed without supper.
On Jazz 88.
Yeah. All right, man. I don't want to jinx anything, but the turntable has been very nice to us tonight. Sounding great. Hank Crawford, It's a Funky Thing to Do. Sax man Hank Crawford, joined by, if you thought the drum sounded extra funky, that's because Bernard Purdy was on the tubs there. 1971, the year. It's a Funky Thing to Do. We heard You're the One here on Jazz 88, the Jazz Impulse. Before that, music from Lucia Sarmiento, up-and-coming sax player. Her new release, Escape, will be dropped next weekend. She's performing a couple release shows Friday and Saturday night. We're going to be bringing Saturday night to you live here on the Jazz Impulse. 1 week from this moment, Lucia will be performing live on the show. We're very excited about that. I'm excited about the next couple hours here on the Jazz Impulse. Always a pleasure to be with you every Saturday, 7 to 10 here on Jazz 88. My name is Danny Sigelman, and I am going to be giving away tickets to see Rufus Wainwright this hour. You're going to want to stay tuned. We'll be listening to some of his music. That's when you want to call 612-529-5236. Put our number in your phone and stay tuned for that. Couple road construction projects to keep in mind as you're out and about in the Twin Cities, especially in St. Paul tonight. The Kellogg Boulevard 3rd Street Bridge is closed between Lafayette Street and Mounds Boulevard for a long-term construction project. Westbound 94 has some shoulder work between Mounds Boulevard and US 52 for bridge construction. Southbound 61 is reduced to one lane at East Kellogg Boulevard. It's all happening over there in St. Paul. Looking at some weather, colder and cloudy, slight chance of snow late tonight after midnight, a low of 1 for the overnight. Looking at a cold Sunday, high around 8 degrees for Sunday, going to get down to negative 13 tomorrow night. Currently 16 degrees in the Twin Cities. You're listening to the Jazz Impulse.
88.5 KBEM FM Minneapolis, St. Paul, and Jazz88.FM, a listener-supported service of Minneapolis Public Schools.
In the end, you'll still be you, one that's done all the things you set out to do. Stand, there's a cross for you to bear, things to go through if you're going anywhere. Stand for the things you know are right. It's the truth that the truth makes them so alive. Stand, all the things you want are real. You have you to complete, and there is no deal. Too long. There's a permanent crease in your right and wrong. Stand, there's a midget standing tall, and the giant beside him about to fall. Try to make you crawl, and they know what you're saying makes sense at all. Stand, don't you know that you are free? Well, at least in your mind, if you want to be.
funky didn't let her blow his mind. She was acting cold and mean. That's when funky screamed. And I don't give a damn, 'cause baby I am just what I am. Now if you ever try to be who you are, then honey, you ain't what you think you are. Funky do, funky do. Say it again, y'all. Funky do, ain't it funky, y'all? 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 Sure is funky, ain't it funky, y'all? That was the same chick. Sure was fine. But again, Funky didn't let her blow his mind. She was acting cold and mean. And that's when my man Funky screamed. Funky!
Man, you know, it's been a minute since I listened to that record. It sounds incredible now. Alice Coltrane, 2004, I believe her last record she recorded called Translinear Light, and truly a family affair on that record, as Ravi Coltrane was the saxophonist on the piece Crescent, a John Coltrane song. And Charlie Hayden was the bass player on that, drummer Jack DeJohnette. Wonderful stuff. Very cool. I'm seeing a resurgence in jazz harp, particularly from the performer Brandy Younger, who's known for performing some of Alice Coltrane's work. And you're seeing reissues of Dorothy Ashby stuff. I'm telling you, the jazz harp is coming back in full effect. Certainly is here tonight on Jazz 88. The Jazz Impulse. Before that, the Nightlighters. That was some old school soul from 1971. The Nightlighters were out of Louisville, Kentucky, and I swear they had Cookie Monster singing on Funky Doo. I was afraid what he was going to say at some points there, but we got through it together. That's a real jam. The Nightlighters on Jazz 88 here. Sly and the Family Stone started us off 1969, and Stand, the title track from that, a record, another favorite. And again, I've just fallen in love again with Sly and the Family Stone on Valentine's Day yesterday. Watched the film Sly Lives, which is a documentary on Sly Stone. Essential stuff, folks, especially if you're a fan of that music and at that time and that era. Loving it. Getting back into some music here, I am going to play, we are going to be giving away tickets to Rufus Wainwright in a moment. When you hear his music, you're going to call up 612-529-5236. Not yet, but when you hear some Rufus in this next set, we'll be taking the callers of, I don't know, the 10th, 15th, 20th, 100th caller, 612-529-5236. That'll be coming up in a few moments. We also have the Twin Cities This Week feature coming up on the Battle of the Jug Bands. Here's Joe Baton. He is doing It's a Good Feeling. Cheer on Jazz 88, the Jazz Impulse.
Standing by. try something new. We're gonna give you a show. Here we go now. I want rhythm. Yeah.
Jazz Impulse fills your Saturday night up right on Jazz88.
Oh, where do you come from? And where do you go? Where do you come from, my cotton-eyed Joe?
Well, I come for to see you when I come for to sing, and I come for to show you my diamond ring. I come for to show you my diamond ring.
If it hadn't been for Cotton-Eye Joe, well, I'd have been married a long time ago. Tell me, where do you come from? Where do you go? My cotton-eyed Joe.
Well, I come for to see you, and I come for to sing, and I come for to show you my diamond ring. I come for to see you, and I come
Support Jazz88 all year long. Become a sustainer at $10 a month or more and receive the new Jazz88 digital member card. Donate at jazz88.fm or 612-668-1735.
The annual Minneapolis Battle of the Jug Bands is happening next weekend. It's time for Twin Cities This Week. The Minneapolis Battle of the Jug Bands has created a legacy of homemade music delivered in a party atmosphere. The main event features 19 bands this year and will take place at the Caboose in Minneapolis from noon till about 7:30, Sunday, February 23rd. It'll be preceded by a pre-party and jug band jam at Palmer's Bar, Saturday, February 22nd. Phil Nussbaum talked to Levy and Buzzy, two long-term jug band battle participants. Levy first talked about how the event got started.
Now I laid around little town, smoking those nights we gone.
The Battle of the Jug Bands was actually originated between two Minneapolis West Bank bands, one of which had moved up north of Duluth, and they were sad that they couldn't see each other as often as they used to. So they decided to have a yearly, quote, Battle of the Jug Bands, and so that they could schedule and be together once a year to have fun. And it has grown in from 2 or 3 battled bands in the first battle at Palmer's Bars, their small place, to now where we have, this year we have 19 bands filling up pretty much everything that we can do in a day at the Caboose.
One of the great jug bands from pretty close to 100 years ago is Cannon Jug Stompers. They're playing behind us now. And the Minneapolis Battle of Jug Bands builds on that older music. Buzzy, you've been a part of this a long time. Why do you do it?
Well, I started out just going to them back in the day when it was moving from Palmer's to the Riverside to the basement of some American Legion at one point. And then the last 20-some years, I've been mostly doing it because Judy Larson talked my son into forming a jug band, and then I joined his jug band. So I've been at almost all the ones at the Caboose.
Jug band instruments can be humble and improvised, like a jug or like a washboard. But that doesn't mean it can't be great. Now let's talk about the song, What's the Matter with the Mill? Levi, where's this come from?
That would be Memphis Minnie, who wrote the song, and her band. I'm not sure. You'd have to listen pretty closely to see if there was a jug in the recording. But it's a song that tells a story of something that may or may not have happened and has a little call and response. And it's kind of a fun song that you can't get your corn ground because the mill's done broke down.
Listen here, folks, I don't want no stuff. You can't bring me my meal, bring me their horse. What's the matter with the mill? It's done broke down. What's the matter with the mill? It's done broke down. I can't get no grinding. Tell me what's the matter with the mill. Well, my papa been trying, my brothers too. They both been to the mill, they can't get nothing to do. What's the matter with the mill? It's done broke down. What's the matter with the mill? It's done broke down. I can't get no grinding. Tell me what's the matter with the mill.
We're speaking with Levi and Buzzy about the Battle of the Jug Bands, and that was a little bit of Memphis Minnie's version of What's the Matter with the Mill, but there was another version of that came out of the Battle of the Bands.
Yeah, so Spider John Kerner, Dave Snaker Ray, and Tony Glover did a version of it that they played often at bars and whatever. And so that's the version that I know the best. And mostly if they played in a West Bank bar, everybody knows the song. And so there was always a call and response to it. So that's one of my favorite songs to listen to. And as far as improvised instruments go, I would say John Kerner's feet were an improvised instrument because if you watched him play, his feet was always pounding on whatever floor, or in some cases they used to put him on beer cases with boards on it to play in front of Palmer's, and his feet would be one of the percussion instruments.
Well, I had a little corn and I put it in a sack and I took it to the mill. Well, it come right back. What's the matter with the mill?
Done broke down.
What's the matter with the mill?
Yeah, done broke down.
I can't get no grind. Tell me what's the matter with the mill?
Well, Peterly tugging on overtime. Tell me the mill. Yeah, done broke down. What's the matter with the mill? Well, done broke down. What's the matter with the mill? Well, done broke down. I can't get no grind. Tell me what's the matter with the mill?
Well, listen here, people don't want no stuff. If you can't grind a meal, just bring me the husk. What's the matter with the mill?
Done broke down.
What's the matter with the mill?
Done broke down.
I can't get no ground and tell me what's the matter with the mill.
Kerner, Ray, and Glover's take on what's the matter with the mill. The world is filled with songs, you might say. And I heard a well-known singer-songwriter once exclaim, there ought to be a moratorium on songwriting. There's enough songs already. But Levi, you have written some songs that are in the jug band tradition. How do you do that?
I try to imagine the song having some of what I would call sort of traditional chord changes and whatnot and rhythms, and then I try to find a story to tell. And then I just give it to the band and see what happens. So it's all about participation as well as just thinking about having a song that could possibly be recognized or played by Gus Cannon or Earl McDonald's jug bands back in 1927, 1930.
What's the name of the one you'd like to put on right here?
I wrote a song called Snooze Avenue that is related to a story that may or may not have happened on the West Bank, where Snooze Avenue was another name for Cedar Avenue because of the chewing tobacco called snus that the previous occupants of the West Bank. Will Donnick tried to supposedly drown out the Salvation Army band with his jug band one afternoon right there at the Five Corners Saloon. So that's what the story's about, and that's what the song's about.
Standing on the corner with an old jug band. Mama's home cook was known throughout the land. Willie and the boys, they always made it great. Singing with the old jug band. Five corner boys were all in the saloon. Never saw the need for us to two. Mama's home cooking was cooking afternoon. It was Sunday down the Snooze Avenue. With a jug of Martin Hire, and he's a new Messiah. Willie and the boys will keep it true. We'll be singing with the old jug band, I say. Singing with the old jug band.
The Minneapolis Battle of the Jug Bands takes place at the Caboose in Minneapolis, Sunday, February 23rd, from about noon till about 7:30. The pre-party and jug band jam takes place the day before, Saturday, February 22nd, at Palmer's Bar in Minneapolis, from about 3 to 7 p.m. For information, the Minneapolis Battle of the Jug Bands is on Facebook. This program is made possible by the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund. Phil Nussbaum speaking.
Stand on the corner with an old jug band. Mama's home cook was known throughout the land. Willie and the boys, they always made it grand. Singing with the old jug band.
Programming on Jazz 88 is supported by the Walker Art Center, presenting Autumn Night Live at the Walker 2025, an experiment in live streaming that dissolves boundaries between performance and film, February 20th through the 22nd. Information and tickets at walkerart.org.
Traffic reports with context and substance. Traffic reports that actually help you drive safer and more efficiently. That's what Jazz 88 gives you. Join me, Bob Urich, and our team of experienced broadcasters as we report traffic on the 10s during rush hour. We're live, embedded at MnDOT's Freeway Nerve Center, in the same room as the State Patrol dispatchers. And because we're there, we can share more detailed information before the other stations and cell phone apps. For fast and accurate information and drive times, it's Jazz88 Traffic.
Getting uptight, just let it groove its own way. Let it drain your worries away. Lay back and groove on a rainy day. Lay back and dream on a rainy day. Lay back and groove on a rainy day.
The Jazz Impulse, serving the Twin Cities 7 to 10 p.m. every Saturday night on Jazz 88.
mama done left me and I can't be satisfied. I'm going down there, cause my baby done left. Cause my baby done left. Feel no better, gonna leave myself. The mess around. Yeah, I'm leaving town. No, I've done the mess around. Baby done left me on my highway 7. Running through the heart of town. Running through the heart of town. One time, devil, come on, baby, down, put me down.
Yeah, that's what you call a workout. Hey! Am I right?
Oh, it's so good.
So good. R.L. Burnside, man, we went back to 1997, that era of the Fat Possum record label. That was out of, was that out of Alabama? They did all this kind of a resurgence of some of the blues legends from that part of the world. And Highway 7, the name of the song from the Introducing R.L. Burnside. I got to see him one time. That was really cool. There was a really cool remix record of his stuff, too, that I've played from time to time. Jimi Hendrix started us off from the Electric Ladyland record, Still Raining, Still Dreaming, here on Jazz 88. This is the Jazz Impulse. My name is Danny Sigelman. Oh, we got to mention, we heard Rufus Wainwright with Chaka Khan. That threw us for a little bit of a loop there. Rufus and Chaka together did Cotton Eye Joe from Rufus's Folkocracy record 2023, the year of that one. And congratulations go out to Dan, who won the tickets for the show. Rufus Wainwright playing Tuesday night at the Guthrie as part of the Eats event, a benefit for the American Indian College Fund. Did you get to hear my interview with Rufus Wainwright, Jason?
I did not hear it. I'm sorry.
Well, I've already told you all about it.
I did hear
much.
about it. Yeah,
I was a little giddy. That was really fun, and it's always a treat to be able to kind of talk to some of our musical heroes. And he goes all over the place musically. He had just gotten back from performing and having an opera, a classical performance, a composition that he'd been working on, a requiem. And he's coming back to town. He's promised the greatest hits Tuesday night.
That's exciting.
Very exciting. Started off the set with Joe Baton, and It's a Good Feeling. Talk about a monster set here on the Jazz Impulse. We're getting ready for the third hour. It's going to be a no-holds-barred. Should we do like kind of a dance party thing?
Dance party's time.
And you were just at a dance party, yeah? No? There's like a dance performance tonight? You want to give us a rundown of what happened?
No, it just was a dance. It's just like a school dance.
Can you do a little for us?
No, okay. It doesn't travel on radio.
Was it like a dancing together kind of dance, like where people I don't know, what do you call it?
It's like a school dance,
like a school dance.
Yeah,
I used to love going to the school dances. So what are the dances now at the
I mean, they're not doing the locomotion anymore. I'll tell you that much.
But are there dance moves that the kids are into?
Man, it's gone. I don't know what it's called. I don't know the names of the dances. They're not doing the Dougie either. So
the Dougie's probably old hat.
Yes.
In any case, thanks for coming in, Jason. Thanks for working the phones for us here tonight. That was a lot of fun, giving away tickets tonight. Something we like to try to do a little more here on the Jazz Impulse. So much live music coming up. I feel like as we reach the thaw of the season, hopefully, knock on wood, although you said it was snowing outside.
There's a little bit of flurries going on.
Okay. But people are starting to come to town as it gets presumably warmer, and we're seeing a lot of show announcements happening. So we're excited about live music in the Twin Cities always. And we are going to keep the party rolling. We got something from Leon's Creation, some San Francisco funk. It's coming up right after this on the Jazz Impulse.
The Jazz 88 Business Circle is a community of businesses and organizations who have come together to support our mission of jazz and education while expanding their reach with our devoted listeners. Members include the Capri Theater, RLC Jazz, Architectural Antiques, the Women's Club of Minneapolis, and the Walker Arts Center. Find more information on our Business Circle members and how to join at jazz88.fm.
If your organization is doing good in our community, Jazz 88 wants to help get the word out. We can promote any event, volunteering opportunity, or fundraiser that provides service to the youth, seniors, or the arts. We'll make sure your organization is able to reach the people you need. Just send an email and tell us about your cause at info@jazz88.fm. That is info@jazz88.fm.
I love Jazz 88 and I want to see it continue to grow and flourish. My name is Andrew, I live in St. Paul, and I donated my 2004 Toyota Prius. Instead of go through the hassle of trying to find someone to buy it, I would just donate it to Jazz 88.
Donate your vehicle today, jazz88.fm/support.
The Jazz Impulse, 7 to 10 p.m. every Saturday night.
Bright, clear, powerful sound at an unbelievable price.
On Jazz 88.
I'm going
with no strife.
Imagine me the way that you want me to be.
Mentally,
now try to reach the expectation and the category that appeals to thee.
I said.
On your love has crossed my mind. But there'll be no imitation or foundation of intoxication.
We'll start from the ground.
Definitely on a Bay Area funk and soul kick tonight. We'll be doing some more Sly and the Family Stone. I'm really jazzed about the new documentary, Sly Lives. We've been playing them all night. Leon's Creation, another beast entirely, but from some same era, same part of the world. Have you heard that record before at all, Jason?
I'm not familiar with that one.
Yeah, it's very cool. They even kind of look like Sly and the Family Stone. But I think they were pretty short-lived. In any case, this is Jazz88 and the Jazz Impulse. My name is Danny Sigelman. My buddy Jason hanging out tonight, helping me out here in the studio. I want to let everybody know about a couple road closures that are happening. Construction projects in St. Paul. The Kellogg Boulevard 3rd Street Bridge is closed between Lafayette Street and Mounds Boulevard. And westbound 94 has an ongoing shoulder work project between Mounds Boulevard and US 52 due to bridge construction. Man, Mounds Boulevard must just be a scene over there. Southbound 61 reduced to one lane at East Kellogg Boulevard for bridge work. Weather, it's going to get kind of cold this the rest of the weekend here. Looking at possible snow tonight, late this evening after midnight, a low around 1 degrees, a 40% chance of snow, Jason. North winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Tomorrow, colder with sunny skies, high around 8 for Sunday. Currently 16 degrees in the Twin Cities. Do stay tuned for the Jazz Impulse.
88.5 KBEM FM Minneapolis, St. Paul, and Jazz88.FM, a listener-supported service of Minneapolis Public Schools.
It's Jazz88, and Larry Young is doing the moonwalk. Boy, was he ever. That record called Spaceball, new to me. Pretty hot smoking stuff. 1976, the year of Spaceball, with keyboard man. He's all over the Moog synthesizers there. Larry Young, and there's a whole cast of people on this record, including Larry Coryell, who's the special guest star vocalist, and Clifford Brown, all sorts of folks. It's a cool record. On the Arista label, not necessarily known for jazz, maybe more known for space funk.
Yeah.
We heard the Noble Knights before that, 1969. They did Sly and the Family Stone, Sing a Simple Song. Been just gushing over the new Sly and the Family Stone documentary, Sly Lives, which was directed and produced by Questlove. Did you ever see the Summer of Soul movie, Jason?
Yeah, so good.
Yeah, it's definitely in that kind of same style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I saw it at Paisley Park with Questlove. Like, did with Andrea Swanson. Did an interview.
That's so
cool. Yeah.
So yeah, he won an Oscar for that film, and this one I think is up there. So it's almost like if that film were kind of like the Lord of the Rings, now you're going to have different stories from the same time period, same genre, same topics, somewhat, especially culturally speaking in the era and the music. I just love that stuff so much. So I thought we'd play a lot of Sly and the Family Stone tonight, which we've been doing.
Do it.
So it was cool to hear Noble Knight's take on that Sly tune, but I got a real cooker here for you. I don't know if you're ready for this, Jason. This is Sly and the Family Stone live.
Oh.
Yeah, the live at the Fillmore East record.
Ooh.
1968. You know the song Chicken?
I think so.
You think so? It's a little bit of a deep cut, maybe.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, you're going to know it after 10 minutes here. They go on. And Greg Aricio, I think I'm pronouncing his last name right, the drummer of Sly and the Family Stone, you got to give it up to him, man. That guy really, at least for me, one of my all-time favorite drummers, but I think definitely the heartbeat and kind of the sound of Sly and the Family Stone. He goes off on this one, so it's a real treat.
I'm ready.
You're ready? Ready for a little dance party, people? Let's do this. It's Sly and the Family Stone. They're doing Chicken live in 1968 here on the Jazz Impulse.
We would like to do a song that we don't always get a chance to do everywhere we play. It's called Chicken, and see if you dig it. Would you turn the girl's microphone on? Rosie Stone, would you turn the electric microphone on? Don't you know I'm in your corner? And don't you know I'm good for you? We'll be too much together. Nothing we can do. No.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had some drums, E-I-E-I-O. I said on his farm he had a choir, E-I-E-I-O. Let's try it again. Say, da 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 do do do.
Is your teen or young adult withdrawing, experiencing anxiety, or depressive thoughts? They may need a larger team to care for them. That's where Hazelden Betty Ford comes in. Our team of experts help guide with proven mental health and substance use support. You can trust Minnesota's #1 teen treatment center to help your child thrive. Turn to wegotyou.org to learn more. Hazelden Betty Ford, We Got You. Sponsored by Hazelden Betty Ford Foundation and aired by the Minnesota Broadcasters Association and this station.
If you enjoy the programming you hear on this station and you own a business or have an event, maybe a conference to promote, think about reaching other Jazz 88 listeners through underwriting. Let Jazz 88 listeners become your next customers. Just visit jazz88.fm and click on support to learn more. Or shoot us an email, development@jazz88.fm.
The Jazz Impulse takes you for a ride through your Saturday nights.
Okay, well, strap yourselves in, whether it's the car, the spaceship, or whatever, because we're about to take off on a commercial-free half hour of music.
Live on Jazz 88.
1957, the year of saxophone colossus and saxophonist Sonny Rollins, just bringing the goods there. Max Roach really kind of stepping it up on the drums there. What were you going to say?
Yeah, just such a classic sound.
Tommy Flanagan, the pianist, and Doug Watkins on bass. This is kind of a funky version of this record. It's, I think, a European reissue from 2012. Originally released in 57 on the Prestige label.
Sounded so good.
It sounded really good. It's some fresh wax. We play the stacks of wax of the hottest tracks and the megabits of hits here on the Jazz Impulse every Saturday, 7 to 10. All right. That song, Moritat, which I thought sounded suspiciously like Mac the Knife. Turns out it is kind of, what do you want to call that, a interpolation or something?
Interpretation.
They did it up for us here tonight on Jazz 88. Sly and the Family Stone, talking about doing it up. 1968, the year of the Fillmore East, live at the Fillmore East recording. They did an extended chicken.
Chicken.
One long chicken.
It's a big chicken.
That was a whole bucket of chicken. This is the Jazz Impulse, your host, Danny Sigelman, bringing you up until 10 o'clock tonight. And we are going to have Jazz Night in America at 10 o'clock, as we do every Saturday night here on Jazz 88. Christian McBride bringing you on into the evening with more jazz at 10. Speaking of jazz, Lonnie Smith, you a fan?
Oh, yeah.
This record, the song, I'm not sure the year of this record, but we're going to hear Sideman. It's Lonnie Smith on Jazz 88.
Our listeners could be your best customers. Reach them and support this valued service by joining the Jazz 88 Business Circle. Thanks go to members including the Jasmine Orchestra, River Rats Dueling Pianos, the Cedar Cultural Center, and Nordby College Essay Coach, and Berlin. Find the complete list of Circle members and information on how to join at jazz88.fm.
Sometimes the things I do astound me. Mostly whenever you're around me. Lately I seem to walk as though I have wings, bump into things like someone in love. Each time I look at you, I'm lit as a cloud and feeling like someone in love. Sometimes the things I do astound me. Mostly whenever you're around me. Lately I seem to walk as though I have wings, bump into things like someone in love. Each time I look at you, I'm lit as a cloud and feeling like someone in love, like someone in love, like someone in love.
Gotta love that sound of the ocean. It's Bjork on Jazz 88, like someone in love. I promised some Valentine's music. I guess that kind of qualifies. It's here on Jazz 88, the Jazz Impulse. Truth is, I'm just having a lot of fun, and I love doing what we do here every Saturday, 7 to 10 here at Jazz 88. And Blackbird's in there before that. They did Rock Creek Park, 1975 for that. Controversial record that we started with. Not controversial per se, but confusing. We're not even sure which one that came from, or unless the same song appears on both George Benson's record and Lonnie Smith, Dr. Lonnie Smith, with George Benson. It got some mileage out of that recording. We heard Sideman here on Jazz 88. 10 minutes to the top of the hour. We're getting ready for Jazz Night in America with Christian McBride. I've just had a blast tonight. Shout out to both Kate and Brian, who sent some nice messages. Brian also saw the Sly Lives record. We played a lot of Sly and the Family Stone tonight because I'm telling you, I fell in love again with Sly and the Family Stone last night watching that new documentary. So my cat liked it too. You haven't watched it yet?
I haven't seen it yet, okay, but I'm very excited to watch it.
You'll get to it. Jason almost impaled himself opening this next record that we're going to listen to.
I survived.
He survived. But thank you so much for listening tonight, having a great time. Hope your Saturday night continues to be a good one. Stay warm, stay safe. Going to leave you with this record, which we took two people to open this thing. Homeboy and the Cost of Living is the name of this group, I think. The record is called Outbreak, and this was a Record Store Day thing, I think, last year. Let's have a listen to, I think they're doing La 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 Means I Love You. See, I told you we're doing the Valentine's theme. It's Homeboy and the Cost of Living on Jazz 88, the Jazz Impulse. Have a great night.
Monday on the morning show, celebrating the birthday of the king of bebop clarinet, Buddy DeFranco. I'm Peter Solomon. Join me for the morning show Monday from 6 to 10 only on listener-driven Jazz 88.
Support for Jazz 88 comes from the Ordway Arts Partnership, presenting excerpts from Terence Blanchard's inventive and original opera, Fire Shut Up in My Bones, performed with the E Collective, Turtle Island Quartet, and vocalists Will Liverman and Adrian Danrich, on the Ordway Concert Hall stage Sunday, February 23rd. Information and tickets at ordway.org.
And thanks for tuning in to Jazz 88 and hanging out with us here on a Saturday night. I hope your Saturday night is just going fantastic, having a good time, being safe out there, and paying attention to the roads as you're out and about in the Twin Cities. A couple ongoing road projects you're going to want to keep in mind. In St. Paul, the Kellogg Boulevard 3rd Street Bridge is closed between Lafayette Street and Mounds Boulevard for a long-term reconstruction project. Also in St. Paul, westbound 94 has ongoing shoulder work between Mounds Boulevard and US 52 due to a bridge construction project there that will be going on through May. Southbound 61 is reduced to one lane at East Kellogg Boulevard for bridge work. And you are listening to 88.5 KBEM FM, Minneapolis, St. Paul, Jazz88.FM, a listener-supported service of Minneapolis Public Schools. Have a great Saturday night. Do be safe. And do stay tuned to Jazz 88.
This is Jazz Night in America